Hey everybody, we're here to quickly go through the Slice Machine installation process, and we're just going to keep it really simple. We're going to go to the quick start guide that we have provided you on the Slice Machine website. So the first thing you want to check is your version of Node, because some older versions of Node don't work so well with the Slice Machine, so it's best to be as up to date as possible so that you don't have any issues. The next step is to install the Prismic CLI. So you install that globally with this command. And what it is a tool for communicating with Prismic and setting up and working with Slice Machine. I've already got it installed, so I'm going to skip this step, but you can go ahead and do that. And the next thing we'll want to do is create our Nuxt app, because we are working with Nuxt in these early days. So let me see, we'll just paste that in, create my Slice Machine project. And if you've worked with Nuxt before, you'll know what this command does. It will ask you different options, and then it'll create all the skeleton for a Nuxt project, all the files you need. So I'm just going to say JavaScript, going to choose npm. Just going to quickly go through all of those. And if you want to know more about those steps there, you can check the Nuxt website. It's got a full explanation of that process. And then it's just going to create a very simple Nuxt app. And on top of that, we will install Slice Machine using the CLI. So we're going to run the Prismic Slice Machine setup command. So we'll just need to wait for our Nuxt app to get set up. And once that's done, we are going to go into our project, my Slice Machine, and run Prismic SM setup. And this, among other things, first thing it'll ask is the first thing it'll ask is you to give a name for a new Prismic repository. So I'm going to call it Phil Stranger Guy, because I'm going to do a website about Stranger Things. Really cool TV show. It's not as if there's not enough information on the internet about it already, so we're going to make a website about that. And it will check if that name exists. It doesn't, so I can make my repo. And that will also install all the dependencies that we need to work with Slice Machine and set up your Nuxt config file for you, add your repo endpoint in the Nuxt config, add any CSS libraries that we need for the default component library that we provide you with. And if you haven't already got a Prismic account, this command will also prompt you to set up your account. So here we are, we're on the next steps. We've been given our new URL for our Prismic repo, and we've got some other steps, but I'm just going to open up my project in VS Code, and I am going to create a new page called _uid.view. And if you go back to the quick start, I have some code here that I can just copy and paste and save. And if I want to run my project, then I just do npm run dev, and I can follow the link. And once that project builds up, what you're going to see is that we have an empty slice zone, because what we've just done is we've added the simple code for the slice zone, which is kind of like the entry point for all these components from the Slice Machine into your project. And so if I go to the URL, test, there you go, you will see the empty slice zone. And if you click the link, follow that, it will bring you to your new repository. And the first thing you'll need to do is choose your language, and then simply click the pencil icon to create a new page. And the first thing you want to do, add your UID. It's the unique identifier that's used for the URL of your project. And I'm going to add an FAQ. Okay, and I've got some content prepared. I'm just going to add in. My Stranger Things fan club. Add in a couple of questions. Add another little question here. And I think I will also add some videos to a video playlist. So here's one about Hopper. He's awesome. And then we'll add another, just a quick trailer for season 1. Okay, and then we've added a little bit of content with those ready-made slices. These are the, well, what these are the content models on the Prismic side that reflect the components that we've just made available in your project. So we've published it, it's sent through the API to our project. So if we go back to test and we refresh, there we go. We've got some simple content. We've got our video playlist at the bottom and our FAQ at the top. Okay, so that's as simple as it is to set up a Slice Machine project. And with that, you'll be able to customize these components that we've just added. We're going to look at that in a following video, and you'll be able to add your own components. So have a look. Thanks.